So underneath your hood, you got your DEF fluid fill right here. So make sure that stays up on these diesels. Your antifreeze is right here. This is your oil fill. Your air filters right here. This is your brake fluid. Keep an eye on that. Windshield wiper fluids right here. If you do ever have to jump start one of these units, it's a little different. So you have to push and twist this cap in, hook the jumper cable here, and then the ground right there. They give you a little ground stud. And that's really it for there. And then your onboard air compressor is right here with a air check. So that is where that's located. To get this hood propped up, the latch for it is right here. I'll just flip up and clip here. And then when you go to shut it, just make sure you hold it up here and let it fall. And then for here, if you guys haven't owned a Mercedes before, the diesel fill is right here. So if you lock your door, nobody can get into it. And then little fuse box for the chassis side right here, all in your owner's manual on what it goes to. This is your air compressor switch right there. This one is for your light bar on top. So turn that guy on, see a bright light. And then your hood release is this lever here. And then your seat controls, your ignition has to be on, but you can control everything there. And also here, so your back, your slide forward or back or up. And then heated seats, your entry door lock, and then mirror adjustments are on the top with your window controls. So all those should be pretty standard for vehicles. And then it tells you tire pressure right here on this sticker. So 70 PSI on these tires. And that's really it for in the cab. And then these lights here, your battery disconnect, I'll show you where that is. It has to be on, and you have to have power coming to the unit, but it's just a nice easy click, brightens, and that is just for this dump. Oh, I think I remember this one. So I think we're waiting on a key to get into this, but yeah, you open that up, it's just for your poop. Put it out, dump it in a dump station. And then your sewer dump, this is just for your gray tank, for your sink and shower. But knife valve right here, make sure this cap stays on it, and wear gloves, because after you use it, you don't want that on your hands. And then this little plug-in is just for a portable solar panel, rated for 20 amps. You can set it out here, just trickle charges your battery. And then 30 amp service cord, we're already plugged in. If you know you have power going to it, this light will be lit up, showing you that so you can verify. And then these doors, to get them open, I'll show you. So this one, just lever here and it'll open up. And then this one has this lever, just clip it and she'll open up. And then this is where you're gonna get confused, so watch the video again if you do. So this is for house solar panel. Make sure if you're plugged into the 30 amp service, this is off. Or if you're driving down the road, this is off. It's only for dry camping per Renogy. And then this self lockout switch, that is to cut all power to the unit, but you need to make sure your inverter's off. I'll show you where the switch is for that, and your battery disconnect is off. That is just shut down the battery just for storage, or if you have to reset the system. Your inverter charger is right here. That inverts the whole system. You don't have to touch that. If you're having issues, you can contact Renogy or contact us. We'll try to help you out the best we can. But this is the cover for it. So to put it on, put it in there, and then you twist these locks until it locks real nice. And then your water bay is right here. So what you're gonna do is, so this guy does have a fresh tank. So to fill your fresh, you're gonna hook up a city water connection there. You're gonna turn the manifold system to look like these levers in the picture. The power fill tank is to fill your fresh tank. And then dry camping is when you don't have a city water hose hookup. You just turn it there, fresh tank's full. You can turn on your water pump here or on your Firefly, and it'll start pulling water. And then city water is for if you're at a campsite, say you're plugged in, you hook up here, and then endless supply of city water. And then winterize is if you want to pump antifreeze into the system. To winterize, you have to turn this filter around because there's a check valve in there. The pump doesn't pull hard enough to release that check valve, so that filter will do that for you. And then sanitize is just to sanitize the gray tank. You can turn the valves like that. It'll pull from your fresh tank, so make sure there's water in your fresh. And then outside shower, right there, the hose for it is right here, and then your air compressor hose is right there, the yellow one. And we'll show you everything else inside with that. And then ladder right here for you to get up on your roof. There's not a whole lot of room, so I don't recommend getting up there, but if you need to, you can. And then 110 outlets on the outside. And then, so here are your low point drains. I believe hot and cold and fresh tank. So that's where your low points. If you're not using this unit, just make sure those are all open so you're not getting stagnant water in the lines. And then, so this table does come out. You have adjustments. So if you're sitting on a hill or something and you're trying to cook breakfast, you can adjust it as needed for however the unit's positioned where you're camping. And, all right, I'll let you go in and I'll keep showing you stuff. All right, so come back over here and watch your head. So battery disconnect is right here. So red light on means you're good, you're ready to go. To disconnect, just flip it up, that light will turn off and the power will be disabled. And then this is your refrigerator. Temperature control is right here for you. So right now it's on 0. It is on an inverted system too, so this will draw from your battery bank, and I'll show you how to check on that. So there's that guy. And then down here also, this is your awning control. So you hit it out, just press it once, it'll come out. And it'll stop once it's all the way out. High winds, heavy rains, just roll it up. You don't want to damage this guy. If you ever leave the unit, roll it in. And it does have an LED light on it. So that's where it stops, and then you just hit the in and it'll come back in for you and you don't have to worry. And then this is your little table here. It flips up like that. It makes it into a bigger table if you're in here trying to do dishes or something. And then this is your breaker box here. So all your breakers all labeled for you in there. So check on those if you lose 110 power to something. And then fire extinguisher right here by your passenger seat. And then this is your Firefly. So right now it's telling you state of charge, 79%. Right now they're sending out an update for this because sometimes it'll read 0. So to hook up your phone, because they'll send it through your phone, you're gonna download the mobile app, which is this Vera app, and then it'll show you this code, and then it will hook up to it so you can control everything off your phone also. But right now, so turn on all the lights, that's just